Well, I know that there are two people awake out here. Me and that bird. Good morning. It's 6:30 in the morning. And today I'm going to show you an evening super juice spray, which is when I like to spray it in the summertime. Temperatures drop down. You don't get soaking wet and sweating. It's a good time to spray it. So hold on one sec. Morning. So anyways, I'm going to put up some video. Last night I did a super juice treatment. And the common question is, Doc, do you still use super juice? Your lawn is so thick and so healthy. Do you still use super juice? And the answer is yes. That's actually the best time to use super juice. Super juice is a very mild supplement. Remember, PGF Complete granular fertilizers are your soil corrections and your base fertilizers. That's how you put out your poundage. You put out your poundage to your granulars. And then the super juice supplements, the same thing that golf courses and sports turf fields use. It's that in-between step, and that's sort of where I am. I did a PGF treatment, number 1. 3 weeks later, I came back and did another PGF treatment, and my lawn is just crazy thick. I mean, it's so thick, it's almost like it's too thick. I'm starting to worry. You can basically walk on top of it. It's just insane how thick and healthy this lawn is. So I don't need any more fertilizer. That's kind of my point. I don't need to put any more base fertilizer down. The lawn is super healthy. It's got plenty of food. The soil is right. But like yesterday, I'm sort of considering about doing a secondary leveling here this year. And so I got to keep my grass a little bit short. So I hard cut my grass again. I'm looking at it. It's a little bit weak. So I'm like, man, I need to do something. So I come out and I spray super juice. Super juice is a supplement that is really used on healthy lawns. If your lawn isn't healthy, you need to get something like a PGF Complete. You need to get that base granular down, get the nutrients in, get it working fast, put it down, get your lawn healthy. Then in between your granulars, we use the super juice. Last night I mixed up super juice. I didn't put anything in the super juice, didn't put any green dye, didn't put anything inside of it. The only thing I did is I added a little bit of iron. So I treated 6,000 square feet roughly on the front, and I put about 1 cup of iron. That's not a whole lot of liquid iron. But the hard cut made my yard look a little bit yellow, so I wanted to get a little more iron down. So anyways, let me go out to that footage and I'll show you what's going on. Nighttime spraying. Well, it's really not nighttime spraying, but it's late evening, probably about 8 o'clock. Oh my gosh, there's a little baby right behind me. Oh, little baby, I scared her. Did your mom already come through here? Did your mama already come through? Are you all alone? Are you all alone? Where's your mama? Why'd I know that was going to happen? Those deer would sneak up on me. Nighttime super juicing. It's hot, 96 degrees. I cut the grass low today. Dragged out the reel mower and cut it low. I'm starting to cut it a little bit low for kind of a surprise for you guys. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do a second leveling, which means I got to take all this Bermuda grass basically off. Because you don't level grass, you level soil. So I'm kind of trying to keep it low so I don't introduce too much trauma to it. But anyways, we're doing super juice tonight. It's about 8 o'clock. No green dye, 0 green dye. We're just doing super juice and a tiny bit of extra iron inside of it. Because we're doing a little bit of scalping back here. But this is the perfect time to spray super juice. Especially if you're going to put something like a fungicide or insecticide in where you're concerned about the heat. Come out here in the dark. Or come out here late at night. Nice and cool. I'm finally not soaking wet. Look at that, I got a dry shirt on. So anyways, I'll just roll through this and show you spraying it. Again, we're not using any green dye. I just got a little bit more to do here. Alright, so as you can probably see, my lawn is so healthy right now. I don't need any more fertilizer. I mean, this is just insane. Look at that. Look how thick that is. But see these yellow splotches up here where I did a little bit of scalping? So I just want something to heal that up. This is where the supplement comes in. Now it's 8 o'clock at night, cooling down, put the super juice. Okay, so let's talk about supplement sprays for a minute. Remember, supplement sprays are not designed to fix soil issues. They're not designed as a primary feeding source. If you have a healthy lawn, your lawn has all the base nutrition it needs, the supplement sprays are the way to go. I use the supplement spray in between my base feedings. Remember, you may have 8 weeks in between a base feeding, and you want to put something on your lawn for health and nutrition. Super Juice has humic acid, it has sea kelp, it has macros, it has micros, and it has iron inside of it. That's why we use it. We use it in between those core base feedings. Now remember, the new spray heads will be available soon on Amazon, so I'm not using any green dye. This is a 20-to-1 spray ratio head. Like I said, they should be available in about 3 to 4 weeks. We're hoping on Amazon. We'll let you know when they're available. I do spray, a lot of people ask, and I do spray my landscaping. I spray all my flower beds, all my shrubs, everything gets sprayed at the same time I'm spraying my lawn. The nighttime night lights are on. It's probably about 8:30, something like that. The camera's adjusting, by the way. That's why it looks so light out. All right, so we're all done, and I'll come out in the morning because you can't see it now. But again, we didn't use any green dye, just the super juice, a little bit of extra iron, not too much. Now I got about 6,000 square feet out here, and I put about a cup of the iron. I don't want to put too much iron because PGF Complete has a lot of iron in it. So, all right, so here we are the next morning. This is actually a pretty cool little strip here. Look how dark this is. Again, this is the natural color of the grass. There's no dye on here. This is just so thick. I gotta wait for some more light to come in. But look at that. It's so thick. You can rest your hand on there. That is crazy. And what I'll actually probably do now is I'll probably run my sprinkler system, my irrigation system. The super juice has been on here all night, so any foliar absorption has taken place. So it's fine to go ahead, and a lot of people ask, it's fine to go ahead and water in the next day. Again, it'll probably be 96 degrees today, so it's not a bad idea to, take any of those nutrients and wash them off the grass before all the heat comes in. It's not a bad idea. You can leave it on, it won't hurt it, but I'm gonna run my sprinkler system real quick. All right, so I did a video earlier about my irrigation system that I keep on my phone, and the reason why I chose this irrigation system is I can set up a schedule, and then I can put that schedule on pause, and then just hit basically one button. So basically, I just go to my phone, hit my Ratio app. It updates your devices, it shows you the weather. But all I do is I type on my calendar, touch on my calendar, and I have my 4 p.m. run settings. And all I have to do is touch Quick Run. And then pretty soon, it tells me it's running. So now this irrigation system will run, I forget what I have the 4 p.m. This is my short cycle run. I think each of these stations will run about 10 or 12 minutes. And that's just enough to sort of wet the grass. And what'll happen is I've got a lot of dew on this grass already, and this water that's falling down will push the dew and the water itself and some of that supplement down into the just the upper level. So I'll let this run for a while because this ain't exciting TV. All right, so another good example of an area that's had a ton of nutrients, base nutrients, granular PGF, 3 treatments of PGF Complete over 3 months, is this strip that used to be basically a hay field. Let's make sure I get it here. And I'm going to go over there and I'm going to spray Super Juice this morning because it doesn't need any more granular. But it hasn't had anything for 4 or 5 weeks. So I'm going to go over there and spray a little bit of Super Juice on that too, since I got an extra bottle. 2 minutes and I'm done. Wow, what a difference a few hours makes. It's a hot day. It's about 94, 95 degrees out here today. I wanted to come out and just show you what it looks like, but in my area, you can't water between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. So what I'll do at 4 p.m. is I'll come out here and I'm going to run another short cycle. Anytime you put a spray supplement down, it's good to add a little bit of water to that the following day or two. Oh, and by the way, before I show you, PGF Complete, for those that have been asking, will be available hopefully by Sunday of this weekend, maybe Monday. It's been selling out of stock like crazy, and we've actually adjusted. I've asked them to adjust the shipping schedules. We're going to have more put up, but just so you know. So here's that. This is that one strip over here that has done really well this year. Last year it did not do well, but I really think the PGF Complete has really helped this out. It's amazing what this is, the best this strip has ever looked. And this, again, this is scalding heat. If I got a thermometer and put it down there, it'd be like 106 degrees right now. But man, it's just amazing how thick this area has gotten this year. And again, I attribute that mostly to PGF Complete, just really pushing the thickness and growth of this. It's just amazing. Again, you can see now this has been sprayed with Super Juice, no dye in it. And it's been out in the sun all day, and it looks really nice. Now the front yard itself, I mean, it got an aggressive cut yesterday, so it's going to look like crap anyways, but this is what it looks like after a scalding day sitting out here in the heat. Again, last night I sprayed the Super Juice. The first thing this morning I ran my sprinklers a little bit, and then I'll run them again a little bit, and I'm done. But I did spray the area across the street. Look at this. This area just amazed me this year. This was all weeds and dirt. And basically PGF Complete has just transformed this area. Look how thick and nice this is. And of course this morning I came out and sprayed it with Super Juice, no water. This area has no irrigation. And this area has been through 2 droughts. And it's mostly common Bermuda, and I'm just shocked. Now there's a bunch of clippings and crap all over here, but just look at this. This is just, let me get these clippings off of here. That is just amazing. I'm almost speechless at how thick this is. This is, again, this was all dirt and weeds. Look at that. That is just insane. Quick couple final notes. We have the Turf Talk expert interviews coming up. John Pope, got 50 years experience in the turf industry. Penn State grad, agronomist, great guy to listen to. I'll be doing those interviews here soon. Fall fertilizer video will be out next week. A real important video. Again, if you have a weak lawn, get the PGF Complete out as soon as possible. It's going to be back in stock this weekend. Get your PGF Complete out. If you haven't watched the lawn renovation video I put up just before this one, watch that. Watch what PGF Complete has done to those videos. And again, keep those Super Juice treatments up. Even though your lawn is healthy, keep them up. About every 2 or 3 weeks, put some out. That's about it, guys. I'm hot. I'm going inside. Talk to you later. Dot.